Good morning. So another topic that we're gonna talk about is about why you isolate yourself. Okay, it's another topic that I really uh search it a lot because I see people who tend to isolate themselves, and I was like, okay, I wanna find out why they isolate. So another reason why one of the reason why we isolate ourselves is maybe they are depressed or they have a mental problem, sorry, mental health struggles. So you means depression, or they have social anxiety. So for those people it's very hard for them to socialize, and for them it can be exhausting and it can be a pressure. So another reason is when you protect yourself from a past trauma. Maybe for other people, I think I know some people who had past traumas, who felt like something unfair about them, something unfair that happening to them in the past, and they isolate themselves to prevent uh, being hurt, or to prevent something that will trigger that that feeling for them to be hurt again. So they kind of isolate their self. And another thing is, people who isolate their self maybe are also those who are shy person, because they tend to get burned out, or for them it's overwhelming to stay with other people, especially with a lot of people. And I know that you can relate to that, especially if you're a shy person like me and you don't like to stay with different people or with a lot of people. And it's fine, it's something that you can learn and you can improve this to do. Because for me, even if I'm a shy, like I am becoming I'm becoming a social person as well. I have also my own time to be social. So as a shy person, you can also learn to socialize, and you will not feel overwhelmed. But it depends on you. There are other people who have their own time, or people who still don't cannot socialize. It's fine. And there are people who who isolate themselves, are those people who fear to be rejected, especially when you are like a student and you are in a group of people or friends or anything, your classmates. And what you do is, maybe you try to join them, but they kind of ignore you. And what you do is, instead of being rejected because you feel like you're insecure, because you feel like you are not interested enough to join the conversation, and what you do is, you instead of joining them, you're gonna isolate yourself, because maybe you feel better and you fear that there's no fear for you to be rejected because you are on your own. So you isolate yourself also because of that reason. And for other people, and it's also about low self-esteem or confidence. And this happens a lot to shy people, and because they think that they don't have anything interesting to tell, or to tell to people, or to talk about. So they better off isolate themselves, because they are feeling better in that way, instead of joining others, a group of people. And so for shy people, it's very very hard, because I know it, because I'm a shy person as well. It's very hard to like join, but not only join to to watch them or to listen to them, but to join, to also talk, start a conversation. It's very hard. But it's very hard, and it's a big work to do. And what happens is, okay, instead of socializing, I better off stay on my own, and I feel better on my own. So they tend to isolate themselves. And why it's why we isolate. Okay, this is why we isolate, but why it's bad isolating yourself, because when you isolate yourself, it provides you a temporary loneliness. Okay, you are alone on your own and it's temporary. You feel better for a temporary time only. You feel better for being alone, but then you will also feel lonely. So what happens is, we human are made to also socialize, to stay with people, to be together with other people. So for us, it's not normal to be isolated, to stay isolated in a long period of time, because we are not made to keep isolating ourselves. We will feel bad. We will feel also overwhelmed by isolation. But it depends on others. There are other people who say they said they are okay isolating themselves, but their body will always gonna scream for it. Their body will always gonna ask for it and say, no, I need social interaction. I need to interact with other people to feel better, because our brain will also feel better, or our mind will feel better when we interact with people. So that's why isolating ourselves for a long period of time is also bad. It's bad for your health also. It's bad for you. So you need to, if you're someone who is always isolating yourself, if you're someone who is always staying at home only, because there are other people who always who okay, you stay at home, you're balanced, but you also go outside. But other people, the worst cases, there are people who really never go out from their house and talk or socialize. So it's very bad for our health, and we need to work on it. Okay, especially if we isolate ourselves too much, it can lead to depression. Isolating ourselves, so it's bad. And in fact, the reason or the symptom of depression is isolation. And so in order to protect our mind and our mental health, to try, okay, in order to fix this, we can gradually start with, for example, you can stay with your family or relatives, of someone who you are comfortable to stay with, and then gradually you can start to go out and meet other people as well. And you can do that, and you can be used to that. So it's something that we can work on. And that's all for now. And I want to share this to you because it's very important to don't isolate ourselves, to also be to stay or to feel better. Okay, so if you're someone who isolates yourself too much, you can start with simple, just going outside, or maybe you and another person, you can go out and still don't stay at home too much. But this is a video for me, so it's up to you if you're gonna listen to it or not, or if it can help you in any way. But this video is especially for me, a message for me in the future, or when I need this kind of video, I will always come back and search for this video. So yeah, but if it will benefit also, if it will benefit you, if it will be useful to you, then I am free to share it on YouTube. So that's all. See ya. Bye bye.